Glenn Schumann's a liability. Gunnar Stockton needs to be in New York for the Heisman, and this was the most chaotic game I've ever been to in my entire life.
You are Locked On Bulldogs, your daily podcast on the Georgia Bulldogs. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
You know it's been a stressful night when during the 15-second intro video, Clint and I are actively having an argument off camera. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Daniel. He's Clint. It's just one box instead of two, but you could draw a line right down the middle if you'd like, and we'll...
Auburn fans, you're really good at doing that.
Auburn fan, draw us a line on the thing so that we can see. But if I don't ever get my hands over here, like... Okay. It's the Overreaction Show.
Yeah.
And what we do on this show is, wait for it, we overreact. And so today's episode brought to you, by the way, by our friends over at FanDuel. More on them in a moment. FanDuel, where you can make every moment more. Clint, I think it's fair to say you and I just had the perfect day in Athens, Georgia.
We had the perfect day. Started off with a nice little saunter around campus. Got to see College Game Day in action.
Got there early. Got
to meet a bunch of y'all, which was
a blast.
So great.
A blast.
Got to go tailgating.
Had a great time. Morris Hall knows how to do it.
They do know how to do it. Then we got into the stadium.
Yeah.
Daniel got some good seats.
Yeah, we had great seats.
And that's
when the day took a bit of a turn, if I could. That's when we started watching Georgia get absolutely pummeled, manhandled, slapped around like a rag doll, beaten like a rented mule by Lane Kiffin and the Ole Miss Rebels. They were having their way with this Georgia defense. We're not going to start with how bad Glenn Schumann is. But Glenn Schumann's so bad. He's really, really bad. But that whole time that the Georgia defense was absolutely defecating on the bed, this Georgia offense, Clint, we watched drive after drive after drive after drive where Mike Bobo and Gunnar Stockton put together a performance, the likes of which, I'm not exaggerating, I've never seen in the history of my Georgia fandom. We scored every time we had the ball.
No, you mean scoring opportunities? You mean got to the red zone every time?
No. We put points on the board every time we had the ball until we took a knee and ended the game at the end. There were some penalties that hurt us.
Very weird ones.
We had to kick up some field goals that I wish we didn't have to kick. But we didn't have 3 and outs. We didn't have turnovers. We didn't punt the ball one time. We scored points every time we touched the ball. And the offense single-handedly not only saved Georgia's season, but kept us in this game and gave us a reason to believe that this team could possibly do something special this year.
I need everyone to, it's not an argument anymore. We're not based upon opinion. No. This isn't how you feel.
It's not called the reaction show, y'all.
These are 2 facts.
Okay, let's hear facts. Facts, we know, based on Auburn fans, facts have a tendency to hurt people.
They do.
They have a tendency, and you might be one of those people, so just brace yourself.
Mike Bobo is a fantastic, elite, top-level offensive coordinator. Not in the SEC, in college football.
Well, that's odd.
He single-handedly kept draining the clock, scoring points, when the best wide receiver on the team went out with an injury, probably for the year, in Colby Young.
Devastating.
continuing with a rotation of offensive line, which this is the first time we've had 6 players healthy and whole, with a stable of running backs that are new and injured. Chauncey last week, Nate with the fumbling issues. He's an elite play caller in all of college football, draining the clock, scoring points, explosive threats, wide receiver, 9 targets to tight ends, running backs averaging over 4 or 5 yards per carry. Gunnar Stockton going over 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, 84% completion percentage.
26 of 31, y'all. For Gunnar Stockton, 26 of 31. Ole Miss scored. Okay.
Thing 1, Mike Bobo is elite, top-level OC.
That's the first fact that's going to hurt some people.
Thing 2, Gunnar Stockton is one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC and in the nation. And if you wanted anybody else, a backup on Georgia or a starter for another team, you were dead wrong, and he doesn't fault you. He just wants you to know you're dead wrong, and I want you to know you're dead. Gunnar is one of the best quarterbacks in the nation.
Yeah, he's way better than Arch Manning, who you cried about not getting. He's way better than Carson Beck, who you cried about leaving. He's way better than Dylan Raiola, who you cried about not getting. It turns out that Gunnar is way better at football than any of those guys, and football is the thing that he does.
So he just wins games, doesn't throw interceptions, runs and throws for touchdowns instead.
What if I told you that he had 5 incompletions, and this week Carson Beck playing at home had 4 interceptions? 5 incompletions. 4 interceptions. Do you see the point that we're trying to make here?
See what we're doing here?
Okay. There's a lot more to say about this Georgia offense. There's a lot more to say about this Georgia defense. There's a lot more to say about how amazing the 199 is. All of that we'll get to right after these. But these are, in fact, DoorDash, Clint. These are, in fact, DoorDash. Listen, you want a player that delivers. Like, stop me.
Okay.
Gunnar Stockton, who delivered for over 300 total yards and 5 total touchdowns. It's a touchdown every time you get DoorDash delivered, maybe to your hotel room.
Maybe
so that you could eat the food, put it in your body. Gunnar Stockton is the MVP of this Ole Miss game, and he absolutely delivered with, I think, his breakout performance. I think his best performance as a Georgia player. If you've been watching week after week, you know that Gunnar's performance was no fluke. Gunnar is on a streak, and just like Gunnar Stockton delivered for Georgia, DoorDash delivers on your Saturdays. With DoorDash Streaks, you save every Saturday you order, stack it up all season long, and you can save up to $250, including $100 in DoorDash credits. Order this Saturday. That's tonight if you're listening. Keep the streak alive. Fuel your game day only with DoorDash. Terms apply. Promo period ends through 11/18. But that's not all. Also want to let you know about Supply House. When the opening whistle blows and you need a repair moving forward, whether you are on a job site or just getting some work done around your house, Supply House is the place to go. Their real-time inventory and honest lead times keep you from punting projects, while their industry-leading customer service always has your blind side covered. You need a part fast. Supply House has next-day delivery. What a game changer that can be. Join the free Trade Master program today and score serious perks like priority shipping, lower prices, and dedicated support line. Visit supplyhouse.com to sign up for free and use promo code SHCollege5 for 5% off your first order. That's SHCollege5 for 5% off your first order. That's supplyhouse.com. Real people, real service.
I'm just proud of my man over here doing ad reads. I
can read, y'all.
Daniel, a couple more things about this offense before we move on. Again, explosive, patient.
By the way, it's good to see you on camera, Clint. I think this is the look that I think people are used to. What I'm looking at here
is not
what people are seeing here.
Look, y'all, when somebody comes up to you in person, go, you don't look anything like I expect you look from the camera. And I go,
this guy I recognize. You
That's hard.
Yeah.
That was a hard dagger to the heart, Gerf.
Yeah, but
no, we love you. Speaking of which, 199.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
what a day. What a time.
You guys made it. We met many of you guys. Love being with you. You guys don't bother us at all. By the way, when you see us out and about at games, come say hi. It's a joy for us. Get to talk to you.
Great day.
Great day.
Great day.
So, 199. You guys make this whole entire podcast thing happen for us, which more to come because you get more access to us here in a couple months. We're going to have a whole.
We got some things rolling out. We got some things in the hopper.
Okay.
Speaking of rollouts,
seamless.
The Georgia offense just kept on rolling out the points. You understand? Like the offensive line, you mentioned 6 guys healthy. Clint, I think that's huge. Colby Young goes down with an injury. But what do we see? We see more tight end involvement in this game. Would we have seen so much targeting of Oscar Delp and Lawson Lucky if Colby Young hadn't gotten injured on the second play of the game or whatever? We don't know. We saw more tight end involvement. We saw another catch by Nate Frazier out of the backfield, something that it's like we only wanted to throw it to Cash Jones, and that's it until the last couple of weeks. All of a sudden, Auburn and now Ole Miss, we're throwing it to Nate Frazier out of the backfield. Nate Frazier had an incredible game running the football paired with Chauncey Bowens. It was all clicking on the offensive side of the ball. This is one of the best Georgia offenses I have ever seen.
Yes, because again, I don't want to belabor the point, but you try to load the box to stop the run game.
Sure.
I get it. I understand. Hey, why don't you hit him with a quick screen and watch Zachariah Branch do okey doke all around y'all all day long?
By the way, the quick screen haters. I don't know where.
Daniel,
I don't know where.
I'm just getting this in. I'm hearing silence on that end.
Yeah. It turns out the quick screen haters and the Mike Bobo haters just won.
So you hit them on the quick screen to get out and going. What if they press up?
Pro press coverage. Uh-oh.
Okay. Why don't we just watch seam routes and London Humphreys, and we send Zachariah Branch, and we send Noah Thomas, and we send Elias Williams.
Oh, we got guys wide open over the middle. Oh, well, what if they bring the safeties down in the middle of the field, and we've got to go over the top to the outside? Do we have anybody who makes unbelievable circus one-handed catches while there's guys draped all over his body now multiple times?
50-50 ball on the outside?
Dylan Bell, listen, come in close.
Please.
We are sorry about everything that Clint has said about you, Dylan Bell.
We're as sorry as I look as ugly in person. That's how sorry we are.
It's sorry. Okay, if you weren't with us today at the tailgate, it's sorry. The Georgia offense, Clint, saved our season tonight.
Literally, this is overreaction.
Yeah.
That's not overreaction.
No, you go 5-2 with this schedule, and you're talking about this defense is going to have to go undefeated the rest of the way. I got bad news for you, Georgia fans. Florida, I'm scared to death. Texas, I'm scared to death. Mississippi State, I'm legitimately nervous.
That's a good offensive
Georgia Tech, I'm legitimately nervous / scared to death. Georgia's not going undefeated the rest of the way. All right, 10-2.
One of those.
10-2. Make the college football playoff. That's what we said we needed to do. The Georgia offense saving this game in a setting where we saw 5 consecutive offensive possessions for Ole Miss and touchdowns, and it wasn't even really that close, Clint.
No.
In a game like that, we're going to talk about the defense in the next segment. What the Georgia offense did not only won us this game, but it saved the season. It kept all of our hopes alive, and it made you start to think, I know the defense. I know the defense.
We're all very well acquainted right now.
But this offense makes you think this Georgia team could be something legitimately special. We're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit about that defense. We're going to say some words about Glenn Schumann that I wish we wanted to take back, but we will not want to take them back right after these. And these are, in fact, Rougiet. Rougiet, go long. Listen, when you've got a bald eagle standing on top of a silverback gorilla, riding a T-Rex,
sure,
what do you call that? Mike Bobo. No, you call it confidence, pure confidence. If you're looking for something beyond the usual pill, meet Rougiet Go Long. That's exactly where Rougiet Go Long comes in. It's not just another ED pill. It's a total game changer for total confidence. Go Long combines 2 doctor-trusted medicines in one dual-action formula, so you can go the distance. The effects can last 36 hours. That's confidence all day and night, and even into the next day. The process is simple. Connect with a board-certified doctor 100% online. Get your prescription, and it ships discreetly to your door if prescribed immediately. Get ready to level up your confidence. Head to rugiet.com, rougiet.com, and use the promo code LOCKEDONCollege for 15% off your first order. That's Rougiet, rugiet.com. Use the promo code LOCKEDONCollege. Make sure they know that we sent you. That's not all, Clint. Also, FanDuel.
Ooh.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Okay.
Does Lane Kiffin care about petty things like rankings?
Great deal.
And covering games. Does he like doing that?
He follows that extensively.
Okay. Did Lane Kiffin cover tonight?
This just in. No, he did not.
No, a 7.5 point line on FanDuel. People said you wouldn't want to lay more than a touchdown with this Georgia team. And then they won the game by 8. What an idiot you would have had to have been to have bet on that on FanDuel. Right now, new customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets when they win. That's right. If you make a bet, pick it and get it right, you put down $5 and you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. You know that we love FanDuel. It's where we go to make all of our college football locks. And this just in, it's where we're going to go soon to make all of our college basketball bets as well. You didn't think I would get there tonight, but I did.
I knew he would.
What are you waiting for? Visit FanDuel.com, download the FanDuel app today, and get started.
Daniel, look, this is my favorite Georgia player of all time. Started out announcing the cheering for Georgia tonight. Roquan Smith.
Calling the Dawgs.
Is my favorite Georgia defensive player of all time.
What a shirt he was wearing. I'm telling you, I think I could pull it off.
You cannot. You can't.
Give me a chance.
Yeah. Try to take it off his back.
I won't do that.
Okay.
No.
Roquan Smith in attendance. Justin Houston in attendance.
Oh, my heavens.
And this defense goes out there
and
defecates everywhere. I love defense. It's the heart and soul of what I said before the season. Now, this is weird. Before the season, I said you have to have a top 5 defense to win a championship.
Oh, God.
Let me fast forward.
Okay.
In no reality nor Marvel universe will this defense ever be top 5.
No. They're bad. They're really bad.
Now, that's clearly because they don't have talented players.
Well, there are a lot of talented players. But what if I told you that those talented players play poorly?
Interesting.
They play poorly.
Okay.
They're unprepared. And they're poorly coached.
And then what if I was to also tell you, again, non-college coaches?
Yep, that's us.
Okay, I've coached some high school ball. I've coached positionally, collegiately.
Sure.
But by no means could I ever ascend to SEC coaching level.
Nope.
But when we know the defensive scheme you are about to run on any given play,
it's pretty obvious. It's just right out there in front of God and everybody.
It's real bad. Glenn Schumann is a liability and needs to be gone off this staff immediately.
Now, he won't be. We know that. But he's a liability. And he's going to get you beat if you're Georgia this year. You said going into the season, we both thought this defense was going to be good. We were both dead wrong.
Dead wrong.
Dead wrong. You said going into this season, you need a top 5 defense.
Mm-hmm.
You need a top 20 offense. You need a top 5 defense. I got some bad news for you, Georgia fans. Georgia is more like USC. That's the University of Southern California.
That hurts so bad.
Than they are like Georgia this year. And them is just simply the facts. Yeah. The University of the Lincoln Riley coached University of Southern California. That's who Georgia reminds you of. A team that's just like, yeah, score, whatever. I don't care. We're gonna put our offense back out there and see what happens. Go ahead, score your touchdown. Let us get back out there and have our turn. That's essentially what the Georgia offense was doing. Mike Bobo, you mentioned it, controlling the clock, carrying Glenn Schumann, and then the fourth quarter, the switch flips, and Georgia, who by the way owns the fourth quarter, scores 17-0. Outscores Lane Kiffin 17-0. They gain 1 first down in the fourth quarter. Ole Miss 1 first down in the fourth quarter.
Turns out you and Auburn have a lot more in common than you thought.
Not the quarterback.
Turns out you and the quarterback, Jackson Arnold. Arnold, by the way, more rushing yards than Trinidad and a higher completion percentage than Trinidad.
Trinidad stepped up in the big moments. He was ready for the big stage.
No,
He did not fold under pressure.
That's exactly what he did.
He threw grounders in the fourth quarter to his wide receivers. We've got a whole week. It's a bye week. We've got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you're following along. You guys are the absolute best. We had the best day ever in Athens. And we will be with you each and every day this week talking about this Ole Miss game, talking about the cocktail party coming up, talking about Georgia's playoff aspirations and where we see this team stacking up in the big picture of college football. All that and more. And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.